So I'm here, you're here. Day 2 of Feeling Muy Fantastico. TM, I don't know where that came from, but Feeling Muy Fantastico, and I'm here. So I'm like, bro, let's get a reading in before I go deal with the muggles. Even though I'm actually starting to enjoy them. I'm kind of observing and studying their behaviors. None of it makes sense, but their cycles, their loops, their thought process, their expansion rate, the fact that some people can't not elevate. Uh, so it's just alarming, interesting. I'm having fun with the Muggles, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of playing with their loop process. Some of them not. I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna get to this. You know that we're blessed and highly favored, meaning no weapon formed shall prosper. Ooh. And with that being said, we're going to give all the praise to the Most High. And just leave it simple because honestly, I don't know what that was about. But I'm digging the vibes. Alright, so. Alright, lights off. Not only is the light off, I'm all the way back here. I don't know what's going on today. 1:11 on the clock, we'll take it. Queen of Cups. We love a good Queen of Cups, especially reading about a Queen of Cups first thing in the day. Let's go. Oh, that took a turn quickly too. Alright, so apparently somebody's holding back. I wonder who that could be. Alright, now with the Four of Pentacles, this could be like scarcity. You feel me? It's kind of tight, so we're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Even though that's the Two of Pentacles, it still feels the same way. Alright, maybe we're saving. Maybe we have goals that we're trying to get to. So, we gotta clinch everything we've got. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel that way. Nonetheless, we have a Queen of Emotions, the Queen of Cups, who seems to be, I don't know, the bearer of these. I don't know just yet. I'm just the storyteller. Okay. Ooh, well, Why is there always a freaking burden, a problem, a blockage? But the best thing about this situation is that, look, there's 10 wands there, which means they got to start from the very beginning. So look, drop those sets of wands and let's just move forward with the personal journey between the two. No? Alright, anywho, it's looking like there are a bit of hurdles, some obstacles that seem to be in the way of these two of cups, and it seems to be in the way of this two of cups. Is this retrograde? Is it retrograde? What's going on here? I don't know. Alright, so it seems as if these two lovers, soulmates, peas of a pod, have a bit of a hurdle to get over. Now, the interesting thing is, alright, because these are energies we all embody, but they're both in their masculine energy. They're both going, their primal energy. They're moving, but they're the action taker. There's no receptivity. Now, we've seen the Queen of Emotion, and the interesting thing is we have Queen of Swords at the bottom. So we have feminine energy that's present. It's just not presented. Where is this light coming from? I don't know where this is coming from. Oh, is that? Alright, we might have to put a little sticker on that. Anywho, alright, so is that why you're holding back? Because you're thinking about things? Because we have obstacles and situations. We got to get organized and situated. How the audacity of that bird to just be standing there on the top, putting extra weight on this. Oh my god. You know what? At the end of the day, we have a Nine of Cups energy who seems to be working towards their emotional fulfillment. Maybe they want a Ten of Cups. I don't know. But I see 9 cups, which means they only need one more cup to complete their set. Okay, interesting. Now, with that being said, most of the time when you have a 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the only thing... The only thing missing is a relationship, right? So the only thing that seems to be missing in this situation is a relationship. Possibly. I don't really know. Or maybe they're waiting for their new beginning. But 9 out of 10, that's what it is. Because we go from single, then now we have the 2 with the nest. Sounds like happily ever after to me. Not the point. Not the point. Let's proceed. I'm feeling good, boy. Oh. So as this realization is coming together and this energy seems to be moving forward, working, pouring his heart, soul, energy, yeah, I said so, into his craft of pottery, molding it, bringing shape to this once shapeless blob. Now on the other hand, the opposite side, polar opposites, nonetheless, they're now reminiscent and thinking of the romantic possibilities, the gesture, some sort of Rico Suave gesture that this particular creative individual may have presented. It was rejected. They rejected it. And now look at you with the Nine of Swords. You're probably the one carrying this Ten of Wands. And that's what you get. That's what you get for lacking emotional maturity. Not the point. So you rejected their offer. They didn't approach you as a page. So yeah, I'm picking sides. I'm picking sides. All right, and you rejected it. You sat there, you're meditating, everything's all beautiful around you. They come with a piping hot cup of coffee in the middle of the wilderness for you. All right, and you're just meditating, in your zone. Oh yeah, you're definitely karmic, and now look at you smoking, picking up bad habits and whatnot. You think that's going to get you where you want to be? No, but it's making you feel better, which is why you're in this low frequency at this time. I'm not sorry. I said what I said. Okay, boom. Now you're over here chain smoking, wishing for another opportunity to give this thing a go. Can I get a tower, an ace of swords, a sun? Can I get something that's going to solidify this energy? Up 6, 7. No, just fine. Okay, but then here we go. So you're juggling. You're juggling. You don't know. Your mental's all the way up. And smoke. You're coming forward as the Queen of Swords, but you don't even got a big sword. What is that little thing? Yeah. You're trying. You're trying, and you're failing miserably. You hurt your own feelings. Look at you with the Three of Swords. And you know the interesting thing is, did you know that? I think that's a swan. Swans, they mate for life. Did you know that? Look what you did to the swan. But then you want to come in and redeem yourself. Because you know this about the situation and the energy. This is despicable. And look at you trying to compose the right thing to say or do in order to fix this. You know? I don't have anything nice to say right now, so I'm just gonna keep this to myself. Oh, hey, alright, we can get to talking. Alright, so we got an Empress in the house. Changing the stilo of the... Oh, Queen of Wands. That's why this icky information is here. Anywho. I don't know if somebody's determined or if this is the same Queen of Wands that's in that karmic energy who's been gracing our table the past few days. I don't know what that's about. Somebody needs to clear this out, come to their coherence with their actions and words and alignments and thoughts and emotions, put them in alignment, and then move. Feel me? Nonetheless, Queen of Wands back on the table. Hey. Alright, so, oof. Ew. It's almost looking like this Queen of Wands wants to rush in and find balance in the situation. They want to bring stability to this. They want to possibly be a potential offering of a cup that could also possibly be the one to fill, but maybe just the potential of being the 10th cup. But that's just a possibility with a question mark, question mark. I'm just saying it's a little chaotic, so let's just go with the trend. Oh, speaking of trend, I should check on my Disney Dreamlight Valley. I haven't played in like a month, and I want to buy a package, an expansion pack. Anywho, for some reason we have the Empress here. You know, we're not gonna keep going. We're not gonna go. I want to know what's going on with this icky Mickey mess. Okay. Okay, so my question is this. Tower surprise, yeah, I think that's what the surprise is. I'm thinking that this Queen of Wands may actually be the Empress. I don't know yet. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, so here we are with the Queen of Wands. I still kind of somewhere in the very bottomest of my soul, somewhere in this auric field of mine, I have a feeling that this is that third party energy that's been just a freaking pain in the buns for these two. I just have a feeling it's her, but we're gonna keep reading, alright? We're just gonna freaking keep reading. Alright, here we go. Let's go. We got the Star, Queen of Wands. Alright, she's determined. She's focused, she's locked in, at least as she's working on her craft. You see her spiritual practices looking right at us. That cat's locked in on us, alright? They see us, and they're like, look, we can bring this to fruition. We can make this thing a go. I don't know if this is reconciliation. I don't know if this is the chemistry being so compatible that we can't help but be romantical interests. I'm having so much fun this morning. Oh, I gotta get to work. Anyway, but there's that going down. Alright, remaining calm, cool, collect. Alright, the strength card. The only time strength comes out is when there's fear in the house. So we need to get that out of here now. But it kind of fits the theme of like the devil. Low frequency, low vibration. Just being realties. Hmm. Oh, so okay. So the only reason you're feeling this is because this was your normal frequency. You're used to being in these lower realms. Apparently, you're no longer fighting your inner calling. You're actually going with the flow, which is bringing you towards this rather peaceful situation. I'm noticing the bunny's very fertile over here. And wrap it up. Five Pentacles to the Hierophant. Yeah, because I don't know. This tower screwed me up. The Moon, the Lovers, Page of Swords, the High Priest. Oh my God. King of Pentacles. Ooh. Alright, let's get into this card right here. Let me break that down real quick. Okay, now you're seeing things differently. Oh, you can't see that. Alright, so now you're seeing things differently. Is it too late? Divine timing? Time's not real. You're cool. Okay. Okay, so you're seeing something completely different. Maybe this is a person. Maybe this was a secret. Maybe you're seeing perspective from a completely different perspective. Choices that were made, something that was left in secret, being victorious. Talk to us. Manifesting the investment. Okay, so so there has to be a decision made here. This feminine energy, I'm assuming, or masculine, whatever, they're actually torn between who they were and what they want. Now, the interesting thing is you don't receive what you want, you receive what you are. So all the energy that you're putting out here is what you're getting back. So what you were is this lower vibrational person who would have chosen your friends over a Nine of Cups. We seen an Emperor this morning. That was like 4 this morning. Excuse me. Nine of Cups, an Emperor, King of Pentacles. Right? We seen these King of Cups. We seen these wonderful energies. We seen that you're also mirroring and reciprocating the same emotions towards this fellow. So like, you're not in coherence, meaning your words are saying, hey, no, I don't like this guy. Oh, no, but your heart and emotions like, oh my God, he's so dreamy. Oh my God, I'm going to marry him. We're going to have babies and all of this. And the reason why your reality is trash is because you lack coherence. That means your emotions and your thoughts, just like the Queen of Swords, they need to be in alignment. All right, the universe needs to be like, oh, I get it. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're good. Let's move. You feel me? The universe needs to be able to clearly see what's going on. Now, part 2 would be your actions. So now that we got our first thing situated and all that, everything, all right, now we're moving coherently. We'll call this our subconscious. Because now we're just doing it. We're just speaking. We're just talking. Or we're just out here. But everything's in alignment. Why? Because it's who we are. Right? This is what we're projecting. So now our actions are solidifying what we're saying, what we're preaching, what we're over here projecting out to this atmosphere. Right? You feel me? So with that, that's the coherence in the universe. Like, oh, multimillionaire. Oh, 800 credit score. Oh, president of the I don't really know, whatever company, organization, team you might want to create or be a part of, but it's your dream. Nonetheless, that's where she's at. So she's in the in-between. She's in that gap. Unfortunately, not everybody could go where you're going, baby. Only you did the work. And apparently your masculine did the work first in order to recognize you. Okay, we're not pointing fingers, but you got to catch up. Now let's get to this. All right, so you guys now get the gist of everything that just is actually going on. So now I'm just going to read what's on the table and then we'll get back to the actual reading. Because right now we're kind of in a sub-chapter of a sub-chapter's chapter. Okay, let's get to it. But this is why you love me. Alright, okay. That was already there. Okay, and boom. Manifesto. Alright, so you're over here generating things. You want to bring about what you desire. Alright, here we are with the Nine of Pentacles. This is nice. We now have a masculine energy and a feminine energy. Now, when we see the feminine energy, unfortunately, she's usually in survival mode. She's usually trying to protect herself. She can't be that authentic healer that she is because she needs her protector. Now, I'm not saying that has to be a man. I'm not saying that what it is, all right? There's no such thing as a man or a woman being the feminine energy and masculine energy unless that's what it is, you feel me? But there's many times where it's opposite or opposing forces or bodies. You know what I'm trying to say? Judge me if you want to. Your taxes paid for my education. All right, here we go. Okay, so who? Nine of Pentacles wants to come forward. Not only does she want to come forward, she wants to make an announcement. Apparently, maybe she wants to sing with her ukulele, come out here and take action. Definitely gonna let this announcement ring, okay? Talking about, look, babe, I want to move forward with you. Look, I got the keys to the chariot, which you already know. I have to be an emperor and empress, and I'm here, baby. So can we do this? All right, I put the question mark in there. Okay, but she's nervous. She's stuck in her head, so yeah. She's not sure how this is going to play out. Page of Cups, King of Wands. So because that, she's going to test the water, or she is going to test the water. All right, notice that this King of Wands is a feminine, but still a king. All right, so she's going to test the waters with something lighthearted, something playful with the Page of Cups, see how it goes. Because remember, Eight of Swords, she's stuck, she's nervous. She's only been operating in this frequency with this devil. And the Hierophant energy, that homie that's giving this good energy and good advice, we're going to get to that later. But she's only been operating with this group. And you can see where that got her. Seven of freaking Wands. I almost want to pause it and bounce back to the real storyline. Knight of Wands. We got like 4 more cards. I can't see it. You can't see it. Alright, so we got 4 more cards. Okay, did I mess up in the book? I don't think I did. Alright, so apparently this friend, right? This friend is giving advice on possibly whom to leave out in the cold, and it seems to be 2 parties. Remember, she's used to functioning with this devil energy, but apparently she needs to step into a new type of leadership, or a new type of friend that leads differently, because this is disgusting. Alright, so apparently she was taking action and blocking out this Knight of Wands energy, this reckless energy, who was just inconsistent and inconsiderate. There we go, we're moving. Alright, so now, let's say she is protecting. Let's say she's ready to flee. She's ready to migrate. Here comes a new beginning. She's ready to complete the set. We're moving this. Boom, she's ready to complete the set. Alright, she's ready to say, look, babes, let's make this a thing. I want to give you 10 cups. You could give me a pentacle if you want. You better give me a pentacle. But you can give me a pentacle because it's reciprocity, and it's not fair if you don't. But I'd like a pentacle. Give me a pentacle. You feel me? Like, let's complete each other's sets. You feel me? Alright. Okay. Alright. But she don't know. Oh my god, how's this gonna play out? 2 of Swords, I see with the blindfold. We have no freaking clue how this is gonna play out. But this is one of those situations where it's faith without works, bro. You gotta jump. And the universe is gonna catch you. The Alchemist. If you know, then you know. Alright? Oh my god. Paulo Coelho. That guy is a G. Alright, anywho. Just jump, babe. The universe is gonna catch you. Alright, and either way, even if you get rejected, he's a cup guy. He's gonna reject you with a smile and a hug. Let you know that you're amazing. And it's not you, it's him. Which will probably make you feel worse. You know what? Just, you got this. Alright, cool. Boom. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, hold on, we're over here. Queen of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands. So, here we go. King of Swords, which is the feminine energy, is actually like, oh my god. Is he, which is she, in the cards at the moment? Is he going to give to me? How is he going to receive this information? Our thing is going to move forward. But as you see, all the animals seem to be following that calling. We're moving in the same energy, babe. And it seems to be moving directly towards this Queen of Pentacles. And that's what we want. Yeah. Sorry. So excited. Well, I love union. I love union. Oh. We got... Oh, the Hermit. I thought that was a tower. The Hermit. Oh. Put us on the table like that. Put us on the table like that. Boom. Oof. Spirit, come on. Look, don't gas me up. I gotta go to work and I gotta deal with people today. Alright? They're gonna have to deal with this big old head of mine. Oh, God, we're good. Let's talk about it. Alright, so... Oh, here she is. Figuring out what to do. How to move. Alright? And it's looking like she's questioning the final piece to this chapter. Am I really gonna have to let these energies go? Am I gonna have to sacrifice something? Is that how I get this outcome that I desire? Everything's shining a light on blocking out this Knight of Wands energy and taking action. And, you know, calling it what it is, taking control of the situation. Ooh, did the Divine Feminine just become the Divine Masculine? I think I like it. Yeah. Anywho, she's going to be taking control of the situation, as she should be the appropriate authoritative figure, because nobody else would be fair, especially dealing with a Knight of Wands, because there's some knucklehead. In my freaking lap is the Empress. Oh my god, God is good. God loves me. Did you see that? Did you see that was a gift for me? Oh my God, I gotta go deal with the muggles. They don't deserve this energy. Ugh. It's been made clear. A perfect union. I've never had that happen. And I had an empress in my lap, bro. Boo! Oh my God, bro. I didn't know I had an empress in my lap, bro. I had an empress in my lap. Oh my God. Yo, bro. Now, if I say that out loud, everybody else would be like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. I can't believe it. But, like, to the community, you feel me? Like, yo, she literally hopped in my lap waiting for her opportunity to be presented after the entire board was read. Bro, that's why we love the Empress. I gotta go. I'm a clairsentient, bro. I'm a clairsentient. I can't do this. I am not mature enough for this. I gotta go. I love you. And congratulations. God is good. All praise to the Most High. Remember, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So all the energy that you're putting out here is necessary for you to get your desired outcome. And for this divine feminine who's now stepping up to her person in perfect energy so they can have this Two of Cups, great job. You're doing amazing work. And just jump, the universe is gonna catch you. Can I get a tower? Can we end on a freaking tower? Can I end on a tower, please? Because, oh my God. Oh my. Eight of Cups, walk away, Ish. Walk away. The Queen of Cups will be committed to the King of Pentacles, which is her King of Cups. Hey, they're gonna collaborate and work together. Hey, I love a good love story, bro. I don't know who they're crushing and walking away from. You'll get over it, baby. You see all the goodness? It's here. Wow. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Emperor and Empress, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. God is good, man. I'm out of here. 21 minutes on this reading. Y'all got things to do, too. I love you, man. Great energy.